So living in a COVID world, right now, just this is kind of like setting the tone for our conversation today, because I think when we started, when all of this started in March, we basically were thinking that, we were all talking about a post-COVID world, right? We're all thinking, okay, what is going to be the new normal? Like once this goes away, like, will our life go back to normal or not? But the point that we are all now recognizing is that we will be living with this virus for a while. So it's the virus is quite viral, I guess, and we will be, we're not getting rid of it anytime soon. So unless we get a vaccine and the vaccine is then available to everyone, I really doubt that this is going anywhere. So that means that we're living along with the virus. So what does that look like? No one really knows. But from whatever discussions that we have internally, it looks like obviously masks are going to be the new accessory. We are not traveling anytime soon. So, really for students looking for jobs, you must continue, look locally amongst local architects. Vahi, you were talking about materials. That was a really good point the other day.
Yeah. I mean, when we're looking at the current scenario, it was very easy for us to order like Pota stone from Rajasthan and get marble from Italy, and your tiles will come from Maharashtra or they'll come from Karnataka, but that's not the case anymore. We don't get these kind of materials easily. So it's kind of better to stick to local materials now. It's easier to get hold of them as such.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not just materials, it's a lot of services that were so easily accessible from anywhere in India, pan-India. Those you'll have to now resource locally. Also look at the fact that, we look at all these Tata Steel and everything, which are pan-India based. But for smaller states such as ours, there's no Tata Steel factory here. So we are not able to get the most basics of cement or steel from any of the larger companies, which means we'll have to look at the locally available and made materials from the vendors here instead of going all over.
Right. So, and that is better for sustainability, right? Like we were discussing, that, we just basically reduce the transportation costs that we were anyways, and the energy that was spent on transporting these materials. And since we are forced to, we just kind of also begin to innovate, with local materials. I just want to give an example here that in Auroville, for example, I worked at the Earth Institute, and for our projects, we used to use mud bricks and rammed earth walls. And the idea was that we would actually excavate the earth from the site itself and then make the bricks on the site and use them on the site. So there was zero energy used in transporting those material, and very minimal energy used in actually, manufacturing them as well. I guess the other thing that we should just accept, all of us, even though, it may sound bleak, but it's better to kind of prepare ourselves as much as possible for the new world. And that is that the economy will take a hit, and the construction sector will take a hit. Material and labor is going to get expensive. So if construction is slowing down, that means that there are fewer projects to go around. So what does that mean for you young architects and, designers when there is just less work? So there are obviously going to be less jobs out there.